welcome to Detectival. It's a bit moist. Good morning and welcome to Detectival. Day one, we've had a lot of rain. It's a bit claggy, it's a bit moist, but it's amazing. We're here with some amazing other channels. We've got Griff Finds, Lucy from Geeker Bleeps, we've got loads of others, Treasure Hunting with Tom, Jason Dark Knight. There's just far too many to mention, but yeah, it's like a scene from The Walking Dead. Bodies everywhere, but we're here, we're going to do it, and we're going to have a good day, I hope. So we'll see you in a bit. There we are then. So the first decent signal we've had a lot of trash is this, and it was a 70. Don't know. Henry, Griff Finds, seems to think it might be a very thin coin. It is very thin, that's definitely that. But I've got no idea. I'll give it a quick clean. If there's anything there, I'm not expecting there will be, but if there is anything there, I'll be back to you in a second. Cool, let's move on. Well, we're not finding much at the moment, so I'm not boring you with it, but we've had the first coin, and it's a euro. In the fields of the Cambridgeshire and Suffolk borders, we found €1, and not a very good €1, but it's a coin, and we'll take it. And we'll see you in a bit. There they are, look. Paddy Detects, Paddy and Andy, Paddy's cameraman, just found a thimble. I just got an 89, and I think we got a coin, but a very crusty one. Seems to be the way on these fields. Everything's a bit crusty, but yeah, I think that is a coin. Not sure though. I'll give it a squirt, see if we can find anything, and I'll be back to you in a sec. Well, I think it once was a coin, but it's seen better days, unfortunately. Yeah, well, we'll take it though. It's a coin, but we're not sure. Any ideas? Let me know. Very misshapen, very crusty, very blank. See you in a bit. Right, next one was an 84. And we're not sure. We think it looks pretty old. Any ideas, let me know. It's got a little bit of colour in there as well. Don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But we'll take it. Young Paddy's here.
Big build.
Yeah, and there's Henry, Griff Finds. Starting to finally get some signals after a long while. Yeah. So, let's crack on.
Let's go.
Next one. We're not doing too great. We've got some bits and bobs. Carl has found 3/4 of a crotal bell. We've found some bits and bobs. Young Henry from Griff Finds may have found something pretty cool, so I'll go over to his channel and have a look at that. I found a key, and a crusty one at that. Moving on. Next one was a 97. I wasn't going to film it because I thought it was just an olive. But that's got some age to it, that, I think. That has got a lovely dark green patina to it. Maybe. Very small. I think it'd be too small for a ring unless it was a child's ring. Don't know. That is very interesting. I like that a lot. I'll see what the lads think. Awesome. Next one was a 75. And I have, full disclosure, just pulled it out the side and seen it. So I thought I'd wait and put it on video before I picked it up again. And that is very interesting. Is it horsey? Is it broachy? It is very, very, again, it's got a very, very nice patina on it. And it looks the part, doesn't it? And its shape is not round, obviously it's oval, unless it's been squished. Don't know. It's something, definitely, and it's got some age to it, definitely. Any ideas, any opinions? Just let me know. See you in a bit. Right, here we go. There's been a shout from young Paddy. So we're wandering over. Apparently there's a sunbathing hammered coin.
I think there is. It's got a little crack in it, but I think it is just
Oh, it is as well.
Don't pick it out yet.
You lucky, clever, superb young lad.
Right, let's get it.
Right, I'll let you film it.
Hold on, right. Hold on.
Right, everyone.
That is a very happy young man,
Very happy.
as would I be. Zoom in a bit.
Nice
Look
little
at that. Do you know what it is, Pads?
Ed with the first penny, I reckon.
Is it?
Not
Fantastic.
sure what mint. It might
Flip
be
it over.
London or just
Oh,
sitting
that's a
just like
beauty.
that on the
And I'm not even
surface.
joking, as you've just seen,
It was just
that
on the
was
surface.
literally sitting up, staring at Paddy as he walked over it.
Brilliant.
Amazing. Congratulations, mate.
Getting there.
Fantastic. Now we're with young Henry.
We've
And
had such good
he's,
finds.
yeah, you've done all right. Now that is very interesting. So the consensus is that might be a bit of Saxon something or other. And that is very cool. And then we've also got this one, which may well be a Roman coin. So the two young lads are wiping the floor with the adults.
Brilliant. Get in.
See you in a bit. Well, the consensus is that this is a Roman coin. Your guess is as good as mine, but apparently there is a face on there somewhere. I can't see it, but my eyes are shocking. But I'm reliably informed that that is a Roman coin, and that's amazing. Hopefully we'll be able to get a bit of detail off it later. Awesome. See you in a bit. Next one is a big old lump of bronze. Very heavy. Very old, I suspect. Yeah, plenty of history around. Just got to find it. See you in a little while. Next one is a bit of a 72. And I'm reliably informed by Andy, Paddy's cameraman. That's what gold coins come up around on his dais anyway, not the Deus II. So we'll find out, shall we? Let's do it. No. Not a gold hammered. Yeah, one of those. Moving on. Right, this is take two. It was halfway through take one and the walkie-talkies kicked in. Anyway, I found a coin. It was 88. And it's a George V halfpenny. If I can just get it round the right way. Yes, bit. That's Britannia. Let's just give it a squirt, see if we can get the date off it. You can probably see it better than I can. My eyes are very tired now after a long day. I'll put on the trousers. What's that? 1936. Lovely job. That's very cool. Happy with that. Finished with the coin. So that's probably going to be the last one. It's 6 o'clock now. And we're only allowed to be in the fields till 6 o'clock. So I'll head back. and get a drink and some food and say hello to everyone and see how we got on. So I hope you've enjoyed day one of Detectival. Make sure you stick around because I'm going to try and get some identification on some of those interesting bits and bobs that I found throughout the day. There's a suggestion that I've got a couple of bits of Roman, so that would be very exciting if it is. So yeah, failing that, thank you so much as always for joining me, and we'll see you on the next one, which will be hopefully Detectival Day 2 if we find something, which will be next week. So thanks as always, take care. Righto then, that was day one at Detectival. Amazing, had a great first evening and a brilliant first day. It was really, really hard work after all that rain. The fields were incredibly claggy, and yeah, it was tricky and hard going. There was lots of green waste on the fields, but having said that, lots of great stuff came up. Nothing too outstanding for me, but some interesting bits. Obviously, we had Paddy, who found that lovely silver hammered coin, and we had Henry from Griff Finds, who found the Roman coin, but also that really, really nice Saxon stirrup mount. So make sure you head over to their channels and take a look, because they'll have some great videos to watch. Plus, of course, all the other wonderful channels that I bumped into on that first night and day. Far too many to mention on the video, but I'll put links to each and every one of them in today's description. So would love it if you go along and watch their videos, and if you like what you see, drop them a sub. As for me, yeah, nothing too outstanding, but some interesting bits. We had 6 buttons, we had a bit of clay pipe, we had a bronze ingot, we had a manky key, we had the end of a spoon handle, and then I guess the most interesting bits, we had this thing here. The jury's always out, isn't it? It's a lovely old ring of some description. Is it horsey? Is it broachy? Is it whatever? I don't know. Is it buckley? I don't know. But it's very old. It's got lots of kind of file marks on it. So it's probably got some age to it, but we may never know. We had a €1. We had a George VI halfpenny, 1936. And that's quite cool because that was the year he came to the throne. I haven't cleaned any of these, by the way, as you can probably tell. We had a very, very thin blank coin, probably a Jetton once upon a time, but we'll never know. And then the 3 finds of the day, I guess. This one here, again, the jury's out. I've shown it to a lot of people. I've heard various comments as to what it might be. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely heavy, and I think it's bronze. It's, you know, it's quite a nice dark green. You know, is it? I don't think it's a pipe fitting. I think that's generally been accepted now. But is it a child's Roman ring? Is it something completely different? We'll have no idea. If you've got any thoughts, stick them in the comments. And then I guess the 2 finds of the day. This one here, which is, I'm told, a very grotty Roman coin. I haven't done anything to it. There is a bust on there somewhere. Its nose is about here and the head's there. So it's facing right. But I can't quite make it out completely. Hopefully you can see better on the screen. So that probably won't go in the cabinet, but nice to get a Roman coin. And I guess the find of the day is this one. It's been called and identified as a medieval harness pendant suspension mount. So medieval, so what's that, 1066 to the 1400s? That's very, very old. In terms of how it would have worked, obviously it would have hung from a horse harness. I haven't got a heraldic pendant, but I have got a heraldic mount. So if you do imagine this with a little loop on the top, it would have fitted into there, and then that would have swung away on the horse harness, you know, 600 plus years ago. So that's very cool. And in fact, in the cabinet, that's going to sit together because that gives it quite a nice look and feel, I think. So yeah, that's probably the find of the day. And it's still got some of the colouring inside there. You just about see some of the blue there by the looks of it. Yeah, so that's very cool. So that's day one. Really enjoyable. And thanks as always for watching. Be sure to go over to all those other wonderful channels who I had such a great time with. Day 2 is coming. Some really, really interesting finds for me on day 2. And of course, that will be next week. So stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Take care.